Hello, welcome to Bridging Black Love with
Mesha and Dr. Jacqueline.
Hey guys. So Mesha and I were talking, and we were just talking about just getting to know you phase and the level of investment. It seems like a lot of people are not really invested in getting to know one another. It's like they don't want to set up any expectations associated with investing in somebody. Like you like somebody, you both have said, oh, you saw him on social media, you think he's cute, he thinks you're cute, and you talk for a few hours, and then it's like they kind of go radio silent. And when you ask them that, they're like, oh, I'm just doing me. Everybody's doing them. So,
and if you're like me, you don't really ask, you just kind of go with the tone that they're setting, and then it's kind of like, well, it's kind of like that meme I posted the other day. If you ain't gonna call me, I'm not gonna call you.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so I feel like that has kind of been in the way of people really making a connection, because it's like, I'm not going to give first. I'm going to wait, see how much you give, and then I'll reciprocate.
And I can totally relate to you on that, because I know for myself, it's changed a lot for me in the past few years with dating. I used to just be really out there and be, trying to grab the bull by the horns, but now I feel like I'm matching energy.
Right. And I feel like we're kind of using that whole matching energy, because I do it too, this reciprocity thing. But it's kind of like, if nobody's willing to risk putting out more first, are we really waiting for the energy or the reciprocity? Are we just saying, if they don't give me X, Y, and Z, I'm not gonna invest either? And so if each person we're both waiting for that other person to give a little more, then we'll probably just hit a wall and fall off.
And I absolutely agree with you, because and that's why I say just that phrase, everybody's like, oh, I'm matching energy. You see it all over social media. I'm matching energy. And it's like, if we're matching, if he's not calling and you're not calling, then it's really like we're just, we're not getting anywhere.
Right.
We're not getting anywhere. It's just like, oh, well, I've concluded that he doesn't like me.
Right.
I've done my own. I've come to, I've done my theory. I've got my theory. I've done my hypothesis. I've come to, my thesis, and this is what it is. And I'm just going to keep moving on. So you can end up moving on and circling through this orbit and having spoken to 25 people in a year.
Exactly. And wondering why nobody's matching energy. But it's like, well, they're also waiting to see what you're going to put in the pot first.
And I'm not even talking about getting to the point of any intimacy. So it's not like you met 25 people and you're having relations with them. You don't even get to the point.
You can't get there.
Some people you can't even meet. Some people you haven't even met, because it's like, oh, well, they're not interested.
Sometimes I don't even I haven't gotten to the phone, because it's like, okay, I met you in that. You sent a message, I sent a message. Then, I'm waiting on the next message, because I refuse to send the next message first. You haven't responded to my last message. And so now we haven't even gotten to the phone, when who knows what could have happened, right?
Can we just talk about that part? Because it used to be back in, like, I can't even say for my grandmother, I'll say in my mother's day, people would call you on the phone. They would get your phone number, put it on a piece of paper, and then they would call you. And then they were supposed to wait 3 days or so to show interest. But it's like, now I don't understand. Like, it's like you always have to wait for them to reach out first. And if we're both waiting to reach out, who reaches out?
Exactly. So what do you guys do?
Yeah, how do you manage that? How do you manage liking a person and wanting to get to know them without being too eager? That's another thing. I feel like people have killed the word thirsty. Like, they have killed it. They are like, everybody's thirsty. If you show interest, you're thirsty. People want to catch flights. They don't want to catch feelings. It's just like, we're just these emotion neutral people, just coasting through life.
Right. That's a hot mess. All of us. One and all.
Mesha and I would like to know, what do you do if people don't seem like they want to make an investment? What do you do? We'd like to hear it. What are your strategies? What are your ideas? Are you a person who keeps it moving? So we're over and out. We'd love to hear from you.